My name is Rachel. I'm 46 and I've had a history of an eating disorder and I had met with dietitians and stuff and they had got me quite a ways in my journey, but I felt like I was just kind of like in a place where I wasn't completely healed. Well, I was just always thinking about food and I was scared about food. I had been told for so long, and I think the health aspect was really overriding, but it just became like this natural instinct of you shouldn't have that, you can't have that, that's bad. Like it just gradually progressed into this big thing of so many foods were off limits or scary or bad. When I first came to Emily, I just didn't trust myself that my body was safe if I ate certain foods. And I would always compare myself, like I couldn't eat more than anyone else, or they had to eat more than me to make me feel like I was okay. I know that sounds really weird, but like I just didn't trust that my body knew what it was doing. I didn't trust myself with certain foods because I got comfortable eating like similarly each day. So I knew, okay, I could trust myself here. But it was scary if I wanted to go beyond that, because then it was like, oh, I don't know if I can trust myself. Emily was great, actually. I was scared, but specific steps she had me take at the beginning to kind of let go of certain things and get me to start working through my food rules. And then as time went on, then she would just help me fine tune the things that were specific to me that I needed help on. So she just totally directed her guidance based off of what would be best next, and we would decide that kind of together. But she was so patient, and I'd feel like, oh great, I got to tell her this again, or this is, I'd feel like this is so stupid, and she just, I don't know, I don't know how she really is that patient and helpful, but she just never made me feel bad, even though I felt bad coming back to talk about maybe something that I felt like we talked about over and over again. So those were some things that I really appreciated, that even if I had to ask the same question 20 times, kind of reassure that she loves helping women. I liked that she had her program, like her videos, and then the communication. That was one of the biggest things. So the frequency of being able to see her face to face. And also, I could constantly message her about questions I had. And I think that was huge in helping me maintain my progress. I actually knew the tools, but I couldn't physically do it. So I don't think I could have physically done it without Emily, because it helped with the accountability. And plus, like I said, being able to communicate if I wanted to daily about thoughts going through my head and things like that was helped me to not like slide. Instead of saving up at night, I'm not afraid to like go get an ice cream cone in the afternoon. Before, I'd be more afraid and like, oh, I can't have this again later, or I can't have a dessert again later if I wanted to. I feel like Nourished to Thrive is a perfect program for someone who's in that quasi recovery. It probably is good for people who aren't, but just from my experience. And I also feel like it's a really good fit no matter how old you are. Because like I said, I'm 46 and it helped me.